What is happening, guys? This is Fallen from OTB coming at you here with an awesome Scrim video here today of an interclan Scrim that we have put together. Some great friends of ours. We have Team WBT, we have Monkeys, and Ain't Nobody here in this sort of an interclan mesh Scrim. Good old classical Stinks versus Panks. Who will triumph over evil? We have some great attacks here today. And we're going to just get started now. It's going to be a long enough video already. So number 10, Oki the Great One, coming in here with a good Queen Walk La Loon strategy here. As he's going to start this Queen up top right here. And healers to back her up. And kind of has a plan to kind of chop away, try and get to those air defenses, as you know, try and manage that the best possible. And he's going to try and break her in up top. However, she had already had her eyes and mind set somewhere else, so she's going to decide to take a good walk here and work her way around the outside. So the plan is kind of got to change a little bit here. Those two air defenses just waving at the queen as she passes by. So the plan is changed up. He's going to come in here a little bit towards the queen, at least take care of that business, and you can still lock yourself down and get two air defenses here. It's never too late. So going to start them inside right here as they move towards the queen. CC has been pulled. We got a dragon, a loon, a couple other business things in there, and nice poison comes out on top of everything here, slowing it all down. Everything's just kind of working out nice and slowly right now, waiting for everything to develop here. And of course, we do have sort of a La Loon back end option right here on whatever is left. So as the queen then decides to kind of go up top and take care of some things up there, which is very important. Got to get that air defense down as quickly as possible. She's going to take care of that king as well. Little bit of business in the way right there. So, okay, so we have our air defenses are down. The damage has been done, so to speak. And then we have the targeted loons coming in here, of course, on the back end. And the lava hounds are looking pretty good. Hoping that those loons get in there nice and quickly. Things are working out well with that rage that goes down right there. That's going to help everything move forward to where they need to be. And then luckily we got a barb crew with a healer behind it there to deal with that last air defense. Probably could have been dealt with anyways had that not happened. But anyways, there are a lot of loons here still alive in that big last rage on that very bottom section right there with those couple Teslas there to really kind of try and ruin the day of someone's attack there, which they almost did, in fact. So that final rage being dropped down, it's a security rage. They're going to get the job done right there. And this is just cleanup at this point right now. I'm going to try and move my little thing. Okay, so that was a great attack, and it is all about kind of changing your plan as you go. Sometimes things don't work 100% the way you want them to, and it's important that you don't just lay down and take it. You know, you got to be able to change things up. So we're going to jump up to 18. AFK 90, is that? Yes. Here's a nice little attack here, getting some Velks involved here, and just a good solid go-ho. Going to work on a little pathing here up top nice and early. Might as well. You want things to go nice and smoothly. So here we go. A couple wizards to back up the two golems coming in at the 11 to 12 o'clock region right there. Queen moving in nice and slowly. Waiting on the king. Don't want to do too much. Don't want him to get out front here. Nice jump placement right there. It's going to take care of that whole side. That whole section is going to be dealt with here eventually. And you never need too many wizards. They're in there doing their job just fine. It's really about the royalty as the poison goes down over that dragon and loons. And slowly working their way in. And really this base is very open right now as he's starting a couple hogs here around the outside. Just as the core is tanking right now, those golems are moving forward, and just look at this. The base has just been opened up greatly right here. And those hogs are able to just work their way around as other things are tanking. You couldn't plan that much better, really, at that point. One bomb goes off. You know, he's got a heal bottom, so there's still plenty of hogs here alive. As they're with one heal left, you're kind of working your way around, getting into that final little section there. And with the amount of hogs that are alive, it's you know, pretty much just going to happen for you. and he's just slowly working his way around. Still a couple healthy, or a healthy golem at least in there. He's doing his job. Really, he's done more than his job. He's got that last defense right there, and that's it. That is another prime attack right there coming at with AFK 90. Good job, man. That was pretty sweet. There's such good attacks. This war, that poison, maybe that hut will go down on its own. We don't know. We could scare it down if we want to. All right, great attack there. What else are we on to here? We're going to jump all the way down. Is it 32 already? Holy cow. Okay, we do have some nice low attacks here. And if this is... Yeah, okay, so I have this written down in my notes here. It's just simply awesome drag loon. So, this is probably my favorite attack this war. It just happened right before I made the video. Thank goodness I got to get it in here. This dude is serious, man. He's coming in here. And we'll just kind of witness what's going on here. So he's got a little kill squad coming in here at about the 3 o'clock, and just nice and slow. No, nothing too intense right here right now. Plenty of breakers to get in there, and woo, we got Teslas popping up right there as well. The royalty coming in behind. And then we have the dragons down here on the bottom. So trying to keep our eyes on both the things here that are going on. Nice rage there for the kill squad. They're going to definitely want to move forward. They need to do better to get more support from those dragons. He's hanging on to these loons. And wait till we see what happens here as things move forward. So we have a lot of dragon damage down bottom. Fortunately, the kill squad gets to deal with the clan castle. So that's kind of their job. Taking out one of the air defenses, and then just shortly after dealing with the rest of the clan castle. Really good. So here comes the lava, and then we have some loons here behind it. And now this is one of those bases that you're just so proud to have planned as well as it went, and to have everything go according to plan is just it's just icing on the cake right there. So look at that. The lava finally busts, but we have so many loons and dragons up right now, and then those those top loons right there too, just doing the mad work right now. What an amazing attack. This is like the future of Clan Wars. This is the kind of stuff that keeps people playing the game. Attacks like this are well worth it. I know we love to use our dragons whenever we possibly can. You know, we think about back at TH8 when that was pretty much the only option, and then maybe a little Goho here and there, or Hogs, or whatever you want to do. But we're always looking for a good reason to use some dragons, and so much respect involved right there. Gotta love that. That is the awesome drag attack that I've got written down here. Okay, ball hitting Rami here, number 36. So here's kind of a tough base. You can see how things can get a little intense with a base setup like this. You got funneling, that's always an issue. You know there's going to be some nice mean traps involved there. So we'll see how he handles this. Kind of a really wide kill squad right here. He wants to deal with the whole side of the base. So he's got those golems split up here a little bit as the queen's kind of running up the middle here. Couple hogs to help out with the damage. Got a lava in the CC working its way up top right here. Once again, a couple more hogs here to do the good work, and this base just opens up all of a sudden. We've got a lot of space here with those golems getting out ahead, triggering the bombs as well. That's going to be a huge important role as Queen is just sitting back sniping the whole time. Finally, she's going to get stuck on this this hound here real quick. That'll happen, of course. But then we have King in there to do the work as the hogs are coming in from the outside here. Definitely sort of a surgical or pile-in method. And they're just working their way along as the big stuff is now in the middle. There's really no massive threat left as you already know the double giant bombs have been worked out. And we might have, I don't know, I didn't count the bombs, but we might have another one. Oh, yep, there we go. So that gets tripped up very nicely because all those other hogs are running right behind the crew right there. And they're able to deal with this. And for the sake of a quicker video here, I'm going to speed this up. That is a wonderful attack. A really nice comp used here for a style base like that. That's really open. You get the opportunity to work your way around there very, very nicely. So that's a great attack there by Ball. So what else do we have here? It's 36. We're going to jump up to 40. Got just so many nice attacks. I mean, this would be an hour-long video if I had my way with it. Okay, so here we go. 315 magic here. And he's going to definitely work his magic here on this base. And so we're working out with just a good solid Queen Walk La Lune attack. Sometimes they're really hard to do. So you got to give good respect to those who are willing to try these tougher attacks that help you just get a better 3-star. So he's going to start this queen up here at about 1 o'clock. We have Giant there to tank a little bit here for those breakers that are coming in. That was really smart, well planned. Now we're going to kind of start on working some things here around the outside. We're going to get that pathing well taken care of, as he is going to... Was this the split push here? I think it was. There we go. Yeah, nice jump goes up down there. You kind of understand that the funnel has been made, so the king doesn't get too confused, as he usually enjoys doing. And here we go. Here's the golem and the king right behind, here to take that jump, moving inwards to definitely deal with that queen, as the enemy CC is now really working hard on that queen, keeping her busy as long as possible. So now we have the damage has been done, as I always like to say, and he's starting some kind of just like surgical loons, I guess we could call it, around the outside here, just to take care of things as everything else is tanking. The king is doing just fine in the core here, though he is about to go down. That's okay. So he's now picked off some defenses. Queen is finally moving inwards after she had done the damage, and the base is really open. So the queen has the ability to now pick off some extra defenses, and really it's going to make the rest of the attack a lot easier. When the rest of those loons come in, there's not going to be as much work to do. So really nice here. Well set up. Like just nice and slow, and that's what I enjoy about a lot of attacks in Clan Wars in general. Taking your time, really making use of the time. There's no reason to ever rush yourself. Things go wrong if you rush yourself. So here come the 2 lavas here bottom, which is more than enough to get the work done. And then those targeted loons here behind with a good rage that is leading towards those air defenses. However, those loons have a little bit of a side quest there involved, as those other back-end loons are coming in here at about the 3 o'clock, taking out those couple last defenses there that are going to matter the most. Couple loons get dropped. That's going to happen. We're speeding up here just a little bit. The damage is done, and that the hound didn't even pop, so how about that? That'll happen sometimes. That's always nice to see. Just to, you always want to plan to get those things to pop, but if your attack is working well, it's good to see them alive and tanking. So that's a good attack there. Last one will be number 42 here. Warheads on Ragnar. This was an interesting attack. I got this one as I think I just wrote interesting next to it. So anyways, here we got a, Ragnar is an 8.5. He's an absolute beast, 8.5, with level 15 queen. But we're going to do the damage here and bring in these dragons. I had to show this because it's just a really fascinating attack. So we have some pathing going on up top here. Things are working in slowly. 2 air defenses are already down, 2 out of 3. So you know that there's going to be trouble here for this base once we come in here with the air troops. So pathing is still the name of the game right now. There's no reason to hurry yourself up at all when you're just getting that pathing going. Here comes kind of a drag storm here on the maybe 3 o'clock there, and the heroes to back them up. So that's kind of interesting as well. And so the plan, I suppose, at this point would be to get those heroes to kind of work their way around the outside. Hopefully deal with that queen, or try and get in there and support a little bit. It looks like it's not going to quite happen, but there is that last air defense there with a lava in there as well. So you got to respect the fact that lava is going to be sitting there tanking all the big stuff. That's going to be a big deal there for them. And still the royalty working their way around the outside. It's happening. You're witnessing it happen right here. There's really no relevant defenses left to deal with such an air attack like this, and it's definitely pretty much over here. Couple loons there to move forward, and just kind of sweeping across right now. And look at that little minion storm there at the end, doing their work. Really, the heroes have done a wonderful job. Now, it still is, it's hitting a TH 8.5, so you still need a plan, though, and why not get creative with it? And this was a wonderful job here by Warheads. As we speed up the rest, I think that's it. I think this is all we have from the Stinks attacks. Them stinky attacks. Good job there, guys. It's going to be a close war, I think, no matter what here. So we're going to jump back over to us here, or, the pink attacks. The Pinks attacks here coming in. Where are we going to start? We had some great ones up top here. Igba is just an awesome attacker. This dude knows what's happening here. This is, in my opinion, this is actually a really tough base to hit. You really need to have a plan for sectioning certain parts out in this base. So he's going to run with the Queen Walk, which is a smart decision on this particular base. That's actually how you're going to beat it the most efficiently here. So he's gonna have some hogs, and we're gonna have a little bit of a split kill squad, I believe, as well. So here we go. Queen's doing her magic here, so she's gonna be just fine across the outside. No big threats until you hit like the 12 o'clock area. If it just so happens you go by there, the damage can be pretty serious sometimes. So just slowly working around. I'm waiting for part 2 to happen here. And, yeah, so she's going to take out the cannons, working her way through the archer towers. It's a lot of defense going up top right there. So to be able to pick those off early, get those out of the way, it's obviously just going to make it that much easier for hogs to do their magic and work here across. So, okay, he blended in the kill squad here. So we do have the golem coming out. We got some good funneling here happening here with the wizards. Couple minions in there to do the work. And a nice little jump spell that goes up, bringing down that healthy golem. So the point right now at this purpose, with the kill squad that we're looking at is, clan castles dealt with, not even a threat. We got a couple witches there sending those skellies, to go nuts and do their thing, of course. Then we have Queen who's going to be breaking in next to, right next to where that kill squad's working. So in a nice heal there to keep everything up, and then waste no time, things are tanking, send in the hogs, get that business taken care of right now, as everything's moving up nice and slowly here. A couple giants to do the tanking on each kind of quadrant of the base here. And, really, this is just smooth. This is butter right here. He's got the poison over the heroes. Don't you love that? It's slowing them down. It's actually really, really useful for an attack like this if you're not going to be dealing with the queen first, which this is a base that you are baiting your royalty big time. You want that kill squad to come in there and deal with it. And if you're able to go around, that's where you're going to find the bombs on the other side, opposite sides of the queen. So what a well-executed attack right here. There goes the double bombs that became irrelevant entirely. What am I doing? I should speed this up. Here we go. Really nice, Igba. That's a sweet attack, man. Healers stayed up and everything right there, too. So that is lovely, lovely. What else do we have here? We're going to jump up to number 10. Hopefully you guys haven't fallen asleep yet. So number 36, Rami, swinging on Schlong Dinger, which is probably one of the more popular names here. Sorry about the dings, guys. It's still happening. Interesting base right here. And that's the purpose of these bases, too. You really want to confuse the enemy attacker. And what better way than to just add the most random things you could ever think of here? Who needs symmetry when you're talking about clan wars, and especially these 3-star attackers who can just rip most of these YouTube bases up here. So why not just go absolutely insane? Starting that queen walk there, 3 o'clock. Really nice pull here by the hog. Is finally going to work forward. Get those dragons and get the dragon and loons out. So now that is a great job here for the queen walk aspect of things. We've done the job correctly. Got the poison out over that clan castle. So we know that queen's going to be working her way up here towards the enemy queen. And things are going to be going pretty well. As a couple hogs come in there, I think, to just deal with a couple defenses and possible pathing that could go, that could bring the queen to the wrong direction. So we do have a split kill squad right here. So as we try and cover everything, sometimes it's just hard to catch everything that's going on the screen. You want to focus on something. So anyways, you know, the newbie errors, that's fine. So split kill squad, you don't have to worry about the CC, so you don't have to get any, you know, anti-air troops in to deal with that. Queen's doing just fine, even though she did pop her ability, and I think, you know, she's under a little bit of trouble right here, so things can happen. But here we go with the hogs. So we have kind of a surgical method here, or kind of the fill-in method, I like to call it. And Queen's still doing really good. She's going to take out a few defenses before she becomes irrelevant. And the rest of the work is up to the hogs right here. So we do have the double bombs right there, which do some pretty devastating damage. King is still up, however, it's not, or the enemy king is going to be going dukes. And that's not even really a threat anymore, as there are just a few hogs left. With those healers alive, it's already over. Just a few defenses to go here. A few hogs left, but it's, you know, it's already been done. So, really, actually, that's an amazing attack for, you know, kind of the mismatch being had here. Lots of troops alive here. And really took advantage of that base and being so open. Which is just even better. You know, really good job there, Rami. That was awesome, dude. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, that was 10. We're going to jump to 12, and then I think we might have one more after that. Alright, we got Ashton here. Ashton, who had just a devastating first attack. It was so sad to see everything go wrong. I don't mean to pick on you right now, but and he's one of the better attackers that I know in this game. So he's going to bring just an absolute awkward attack, or, you know, comp here with him. But this is the war to do it. So here we have a queen walk starting up top. A little bit of a craziness right there. We got expos on the outside level right there, which can really confuse someone in their head. And here we go, a couple giants to lead the way here. Do a little bit of tanking for the queen. We do have the funneling troops that are going to make it so queen doesn't go absolutely insane on us. And one of my favorite parts about these styles of attacks are how you decide to break down each section of the base. So you've got, you know, a queen walk that, you know, it's just nice and strong, you know, level 25 queen, so nothing big to worry about. She's going to take care of just a lot of defenses here and those big buildings, so we can skip a lot of ground here. And then we have the split kill squad coming in here on bottom, and a few breakers getting in there with the golem and the king, of course. And the pathing's already been really taken care of pretty well. Just a couple wizards in there to do a little bit of damage. That's all you need. Notice that the lava is out, so he doesn't really have too many air troops to deal with that lava, or anti-air, I should say. So he's just going to keep doing his work as he starts these dragons here, pushing in towards the queen, and of course a nice loon in there to do a little bit of tanking as well, and also go right for the head of those defenses in there. Nice rage over on top of that queen. Queen goes down with ease, and then we kind of understand what's happening right now. We know that it's this attack is in, you know, pretty good control. So a couple Tesla, you know, you get a Tesla, you get a little bit of splash damage as well. That's coming in from the outside or the back end. So that's something that those dragons are going to have to deal with. Finally, that lava's going to pop. That has been just an issue for him on this attack. So there are a couple dragons here up. 3 to be exact. Oh, 2. Okay. And just a few defenses as well. You know that there's going to be quite a bit of damage, but actually the interesting thing is now we're looking on Queen to do the tanking, which is awesome. She still has her ability. There's a rage going on down bottom there. Maybe could have been held on to a little bit. I don't know. There's strategy behind everything. Queen's finally gonna. Wow, she still hasn't used her ability. Finally, there we go. And those final defenses are going down. Really nice attack here by Ash. That was well done. Wow, we got the clan chat is just lighting up right now. All right, now that was an awesome attack as well. It's all about that split kill squad, and then bringing in those drags. That's just a fun time. Okay, that was 12. We're going to go down to 25. And then I think we're going to have one last... Wait, did I do this wrong? Yes, I did. Okay, 26. Okay. Typo. Here we go. Okay, so we haven't shown like a real straight up La Lune attack quite yet. So we're gonna bust it down back to the basics here. And here we go. Let's get this thing rolling. So here we go. Breaking in, 12 o'clock here. Big compartment there that's where you're gonna want to send your business right there. Nice rage over everything. You're in line with those two air defenses that are definitely gonna go down with somewhat of an ease. And Clan Castle's out here. We got the Dragon and the Loons. And those are going to go down under the poison here. So that's going to be not an issue at all. And now it's time to pick off those air defenses and get going with the attack. Just a sliver of HP left here on that other air defense. That's mighty fine. We know what's going to be done here. We know what's happening. Okay, Queen's just playing around with the heart a little bit. She's a heartbreaker, man. Alright, so here we go. Just regular targeted loons here behind these lavas. And, there's no major threat. Everything's tanking that needs to be right now. The Teslas are usually something to worry about a little bit in an attack like this. But really, with all the right things tanking, there's no pressure on something like this. We got a nice outside rage right there just to get things moving forward. And then a couple back-end loons there to just pick off a couple extra defenses that are going to end up really rocking you later. So that's good to be able to get that wizard tower down. And then just the rest right here is pretty much enveloping the last defenses, which is not going to be an issue here with as many loons that are up. And we're going to fast forward this business so we can move on to our final attack of the war here. That was great. That was very good. Nice comp there, Brat. That's the right kind of attack for that kind of base there. So, good job. Really nice there. Supreme X. I'm sorry if I missed any shout-outs and names here, guys. I try and get through these. It's a long videos. Alright, so, 35. Mini Scorp is going to be hitting this. One last La Lune that we have to show here for the day. On an interesting base. It's actually kind of a cool base, so... I like these style of bases. I just love watching these attacks, and whether or not they're 3 stars or if the defense actually holds, it's really fun. I'm sure these guys really enjoy making these cool bases too. Much respect for that. So Mini Scorp, he's moving in here. He's got the golems out. Kind of a split hero right here. So there we go. Got the poison down. So the king's got his work cut out for him right there. He's gonna be happy to get that P.E.K.K.A. down and move on with life right there. That P.E.K.K.A.'s swinging real slow. That's an extra. That's a heavy sword right there that baby's swinging. So all right, moving in here. So we really have a good 40% of this base taken care of here with the kill squad, and there's you're witnessing it all. All these defenses that are going down pretty easily here makes it a lot easier if you can focus on getting your La Lune on the back half of the base. They're not overextending themselves, so that's really nice to know there. Queen's finally, I think, going to go down here after the Clan Castle kill. King's still pretty healthy. He's going to move in. That's a big key too. Having a little bit of extra cleanup in there. And look at those pups are just blazing around the base right now. Those things are going absolutely wacky. And so many loons are up too. It was a well-executed attack, and to break a base down like that is just fantastic. And that's what I love about doing these wars here with the bros, is you get to see some of the funnest stuff you've ever seen. And these guys, everyone's been doing it for a long time now. And, not too often do you get some great practice against a great 3-star clan. We got a little bit of a flex there in the middle. That's a great way to end the video. But it's a pleasure to get with these guys where everyone has that same kind of mindset. And that's what's so important about keeping this game alive and keeping it going here. And that's finding new ways to kind of reinvent yourself. And that's stuff that only you can do, Anyone can do it if they get the right mindset, but, you know, we got to stay strong. We got to keep these attacks going. And this is going to be a close war, but we won't know who wins until, you know, after. I won't even have another video out here. So thank you guys for listening for the last 30 minutes. That's been very kind of you if you actually made it through the whole thing. Absolute pleasure to scrim with you guys. Again, that's Team WBT, Monkeys, and Ain't Nobody. And of course, us here at OTB are thanking all of you for coming out, checking out the vids. More to come in the future, guys. Thanks so much. This is Fallen from OTB, signing off.